Welcome back to this episode of Inside Stories by Anu in partnership with the Chennai Angels. We are speaking to the founders of the Paperflite team.
When you start up, people tell that 99% of the startups fail because of founders' difference of opinion.
Yes.
Right? People have different vision. For us to have held together for this long and do the same thing every day, we cherish that.
Yeah. And one of the things that you need when you're building a product like this, yes, the knowledge, you want to understand the industry and all of that, but you need a very passionate and driven team.
Yes.
And
Yes.
I'm sure that it's not just you, it's everybody in the organization,
yes.
isn't it? So what is it about your organizational culture that you really, really treasure?
We always keep reminding ourselves, as between the three of us, it was important that we stay together
Yes.
to do what we wanted. So we keep doing that.
Yeah.
So every given opportunity, the three of us still like to go out for a drink. We go. I even had Anand come and help kill a locust in my house day before yesterday at 11 o'clock in the night. Yes,
The savior.
he was my life savior, right? And I think to us that's very, very special.
Yeah.
To be at the age that we are, to have seen the challenges that we have come through,
Yeah.
but still to know that so the first call was to him, he didn't obviously answer, and then it was
Wincing.
So that's the relationship,
Yeah.
right? It's not about co-founders, you're managing different portfolios. That for me to call, and that was a very special moment that day for me to say that, just can you come down and kill this locust for me? That's what he did and left, right? And I think that's what makes who we are.
What a special moment.
Yes, it's the most recent.
In the market. One other thing that we culturally, for all of us, from every experience that we've got, we've worked with bosses who've always given us a large boundary and a lot of freedom within it. And we believe that is what works.
Yes.
Rather than having a specific individual work on a specific task, you give them a larger boundary, let them pick and choose how they want to do it, what they want to do, what kind of difference do they want to make. You let them do it, they enjoy.
And the synergy is tremendous when you have that kind of a setup, isn't
Exactly.
it?
And I think we've been very fortunate. Of the 50 people that we have, we do not have one single person who's been there, done that person, right?
Yeah.
Everybody comes from a completely different walk of life, what they did previously. But the one thing that unites all of them is that they know that given an opportunity, they will break all barriers, right? So in a lot of ways, for us, that was culture is not just something that comes from the three of us. Our culture is what a collective team represents together. At Paperflite, we don't shy away from doing anything, right? Whether it's coming and serving a glass of water or mopping the floor if our amma doesn't come.
Yeah.
People know that this is our company and we.
So it's not a question of saying this is not my job,
Yes.
but this is a
Exactly.
question of this is my company.
This is my company.
Exactly.
Isn't it?
Very-
And when you speak about corporate culture, I think there are three very, very important members of your team who are very good for your mental well-being and health. So which is Pasa, Cooper and Mac. So tell us about the three of them.
There's never a dull day with the three of us. We had Cooper.
Cooper is whose dog?
Cooper is Anand's
Office dog who
yes,
comes home with
his
you.
responsibility. And then round about the same time, we had Mac, the cat, run into one of our cars, and we were.
What an attitude Mac has.
Yes,
yeah.
he's the king of. So he's the cat who was a rescue. We were supposed to foster him for a few weeks and then find a forever home. That never happened. And we had someone.
Yeah,
Yes.
Somebody who said they'll take and go that afternoon.
And we said no.
And we said
Yeah, it's more like you push it till the edge.
But that day when you know
Never
that he is
happens.
going to be with someone else, we didn't have the heart to do it.
Yeah.
And then we had Pasta, who we wanted to name Biryani. But we wanted, because we are an international company,
Global
we
name.
wanted to call him Pasta.
The thing we called him Pasta is because we had gone the day when we actually formally adopted him into the thing. He was actually injured in a fight and then he used to sleep at our office.
Right.
So we then slowly fed him water and that thing. And we said, okay, so then it's going to be Biryani. And I think we started calling him Biryani also. Then we had gone out two, I think basics, I think so.
Yeah.
And we got like literally the dog food, like the dog bag. It had pasta in
Doggy
it.
bag, yeah.
Yes, we had the leftover pasta, and so then we were like, okay, he's here, let's as well feed him. And the way he ate, like he just like went through the pasta, like thing. He's like, this is not a biryani, this is definitely a pasta.
And of course, we were also joking about how you go and say, "Where's biryani? Where's biryani?"
Yes, there was a time when we lost him. We were going around calling biryani, biryani, and the entire people on the street kind of
He was
looked
so
at us.
attached. Like
Yeah.
we lost him twice or thrice because
He will chase my car.
When he leaves for home, he would chase him. So he would go from here all the way to MGR Salai.
Wow.
And then he would not know how to come back.
According to him, it's more like he's clearing the way for your car. Being
He's your
protective.
lead
Now we have
escort.
an air tag on his collar.
Yeah.
So you know where he is.
Yes,
So for the buses that you were planning on doing,
That is
we
exactly
now
what
done
it
it to
is.
pasta.
And Yega will always, even yesterday he was saying, every time he leaves the office because it's connected to his phone, he will say, "You're leaving pasta
You
behind."
left pasta behind. It's a nice note
Yeah.
to see every time you leave work, you get that message.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
now
And these three are a very integral part of the company. The choice of us having to stay in the current building that we are is also dictated by them because we can't obviously take all these three to an IT space. So our hope is that for as long as we can find space that all of us can coexist
Yeah.
together.
Truly inclusive.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
It's inclusive in every sense of the word. But I'm going to ask you to pause there for a moment because we are going to continue this conversation. That is all in this episode. But in the next episode of Inside Stories by Anu, we're going to continue where we left off. I'll see you there.